How's it going, everybody? What's up? Welcome back to another Daily Zone, the daily video on this channel with yours truly, me, Calvin, whatever you want to call it. Whereas Wednesday was very chill, nothing really happened. Today has been a day of announcements, a day of getting covered in oil, more than usual at work, and a variety of other things. It's a very Warhammer forward day. I'm pretty excited. Got a lot to talk about, but hopefully I'll keep this under 10 minutes so that we don't ramble for too long. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, guys, so apparently there was a Warhammer Skulls 2025 showcase. I guess that's where they show all the Warhammer games. I was at work, so I didn't get to watch it. Won't be watching the whole showcase on here. We are just hitting the highlights. And believe me, there are a lot of highlights. Now, maybe it's just because I'm a big Warhammer fan, but a lot of what they announced I was pretty hyped for, especially the Owlcat announcement. And if you know me, you know I love me some Owlcat, and I will take whatever they will serve me. They are fantastic. They are beautiful people. So I guess before we go into Warhammer, I will cover the other things, and then that way we can just full send it into Warhammer territory. My pants. No, I did not pee myself. That is oil. Yeah, so turns out an 80-year-old man and me are not enough to lift a compressor on an angled road that's tilted down. Yeah. The 80-year-old man, I'm a southern guy, okay, everybody? I'm a southern United States person. It's hard for me to say no to an old person, even when they ask me to move mountains. And when he asked me, hey, pick this up, come on, me and you, we can get it. Of course I didn't say no, even when people were like, oh, just come on, Calvin. I was like, nah, let me try to help this guy out. Was the worst mistake of my life. Like, I spent the rest of the half of the day just my whole leg soaked in oil. Yeah, because we could not lift that thing. That thing was heavy. It was just solid metal, and I did not get a good grip, and it tore up my arm. Was all sorts of just dangerous. It was just not a good play. It was just not good. Other than that, the day was pretty nice. We just kind of did what we needed to do, chilled. When the middle boss and the big boss aren't there, guys, I think we can all relate. Maybe not service jobs, but at my warehouse, life is great, dude. I can work at my own pace. I get to do what I want to do. Easy. The other announcement that is not Warhammer is Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. I don't know if anybody's been following this, anybody's been talking about this, and that you've been watching. It's an RPG. A lot of people, I think, have been comparing it to Morrowind, if I'm not mistaken. I watched I think Spiffy Brit video on it, if I'm not mistaken. It looked interesting. I'm probably not personally going to dive into it, but I feel like we should support RPGs, even if they're not the big, big releases. This one I think has been pretty hyped up in the communities. It's been shown in. I know Ko is going crazy about it. So I'll probably experience it through him. But yeah, I figured I would shout it out because, hey, it's always good to have another RPG. You can never say there are too many RPGs, guys. And I was going to talk about Diablo, but I'm going to be real. Actually, that's Diablo 3, by the way. It's not even 4. Much like Diablo, I feel like, unfortunately, I'm just not in the mood for one, Diablo 3, and two, the Harry Dresden book that I've been trying to read. I pulled it out at work today and was going to try to read it, and unfortunately, I think I'm just in a super fantasy kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? I'm just really wanting some good fantasy books. Maybe some Warhammer fantasy books would go crazy, or Space Marine. I don't know. I might mess around and buy some. Still think I'm gonna read The Shadow of the Gods because that's still pretty fantasy. It just kind of scratches the itches. But yeah, I felt like, when you're playing a game or reading a book and it feels like you're kind of forcing yourself to and you're not really enjoying it. Maybe it could have been I was at work. Maybe that it was that. But I don't know. I put it down. I don't think I'm gonna pick it back up for a bit. I think it's probably gonna not be talked about on the channel for a good bit. Even though I love that series, and I'm just not in an investigator Harry Dresden mood. Which is funny I say I'm not in an investigator mood, because, man, did they come out swinging in that Warhammer Skulls. And thank you, Epic. Warhammer 40k Dark Heresy. Apparently, you're going to be an Inquisitor. Wait, is this the right one? It is. Yes, so you're going to be an Inquisitor. You're going to have your team of companions. They also announced the trailer. But yeah, it sounds pretty sick. It's going to be another narrative-heavy campaign with turn-based combat. It's gonna be just another rogue trader, I think, and I'm pretty excited about it. So without further ado, we will. You gotta hold on you gotta hold, okay? I'll turn this down and let's watch it. I've not seen this first time. I'm pretty excited. I think it's pretty sick.
The Imperium is torn asunder.
I like the animation they're using. Really sick.
In this darkest hour, we are besieged on all
I don't know who this
fronts.
person's supposed to be or what they're supposed to be, so unfortunately it's going over my head. He looks sick though. Oh, you get an Ogren?
Enemies from within.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be so sick.
My enemies from without.
Yes. Yes.
My enemies from beyond.
Oh, hell yeah. Metal.
Still, no matter the cost, we must persevere. Every blade must be turned to our defense. Every soul, every dark secret. For if we fail, all will fall into the
Dude, it's so
damnation
freaking
of
metal.
eternal night.
I wonder if you can choose to play as an Ogren or if he's just part of your like group. Dude, this right here is a sick ass shot. Like this would go crazy as a background. Like, oh my god, guys, that looks so cool. Yeah, dude, I cannot wait to play this. It's going to be such a good time. Oh yeah, you got your Ogren. These are the elves, if I'm not mistaken. That looks more like a rogue trader. This guy looks a lot like a Rambo. She's got a sick claw, and then this this is obviously an alien, right? But I don't know what that alien is. Yeah, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm definitely sold on Dark Heresy. They literally could have gave me any game they could have made their own. Like, if Owlcat wants to give me a CRPG, I'm always gonna say yes. They say, you want to play a CRPG? And I say, sure, man. I ain't gonna say no. Yeah, I think it's gonna be sick. I think it's gonna be totally awesome. And I am so pumped for it. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. The next one, Leagues of Votan, I think, is the dwarf faction in Space Marine. I don't know what Mechanics 2 is, unfortunately, but there's that. This is dope. So Warhammer Rogue Trader is getting 3 more expansions. Dude, the newest one, by the way, is coming out in June. So what I think we're going to do is June 24th, we're gonna pick back up Dark Tide. I'm gonna try to work on how I'm gaming, and we're gonna pick it up from where we started. Grim and relentless with a new companion called Solomorn Anthar. The story puts a collision against course with Imperial law. Well, that's great because I'm a heretic, so you know. Also, they released the new season bundle. That's what they do with your games. They release those season bundles where you can get all the DLCs and stuff as they come out. Honestly, it's a great way to buy expansions because they just lump them all together. You buy them, then you get them as they come out. Like I said, Owlcat is just fantastic. I just cannot gush about them enough. Like, they've had a bumpy road. They release games sometimes in pretty rough states. But the thing is, they stick with it. They don't just go, yeah, it sucks. We released a crappy game. We're going to keep our money. Deuces, guys, you'll never see us again. No, they stick with it, and they push through, and they give us good content. And I cannot wait. Yeah, they got a bunch of stuff. And then Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2's free siege mode. This sounds sick. Okay, I love Space Marine 2. I played through all the PvE missions. I'm not a real grinder on Space Marine 2. I kind of hop in, have a good time, hop back out. It's the thing I want to play with my friends. This sounds sick, bro. Like, apparently you're defending like a castle against waves of enemies. Hold the line, stay alive. It sounds very zombie-esque. I would love to see more about it. But there might be some of that on the channel. You know, it sounds pretty interesting. This, I believe, is the remaster of the first one. Yeah. Oh, it's, by the way, if you want to watch a real scuffed playthrough of Warhammer Space Marine 1, it's on this channel. but it's from many, many years ago. I think I played it when I was in high school, and God, is the quality so bad. But yeah, this is sick. I always love a good remaster. There's a new Tides of Torment DLC. So the Warhammer 3 it's been a real a bunch of ups and downs when it comes to their DLC. I don't even have I'm missing some of them. I have a lot of them, but not all of them. They did release a trailer though that I wanted to check out with y'all. Oh, pause. No, we're not ready for you, Dark Tide. You gotta hold your horses. Without further ado, to a man with a snake staff, druid-looking man. This man's probably a heretic. Or not. He's definitely doing shady stuff, dude. Like, look at him. Oh, he just stole all my power. Oh. These poor 3 people. I was like, ah! Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else. Oh, there is. What the heck was that, dude? Tune in tomorrow for more. Well, I will have more for y'all. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I love Total Warhammer 3. Like I said, I've downloaded the Old World mod. I've been playing the crap out of it, guys. I've been having such a good time. Like I said, the turn orders are really the roughest thing about it. I love it. I mean, I have to fight every single battle, but I don't play on the harder difficulties, so I'm not that good at it. But it's pretty good. So, funny enough, did I miss where they announced? No. Okay, weird. They didn't announce this, but this definitely came out today. Dark Tide, for those of you that don't know, is like Vermintide, but in Space Marine, or in, oh my god, it's in the 40k verse. But apparently they're releasing a new class. I figured we'd watch it.
You are in defiance of the Emperor's law. You cannot hide. You cannot escape. We are judgment.
I've had a pretty sick time playing these games with friends. It was pretty good. Why is he moving so fast? He's like a dog? You command a dog? That would be chronic sick. I thought this guy's just like, oh, I'm out. Yeah, I'm good. Yo, bro, if you poke your gun out, they can see where you are. Also, this is not a great strategy. Okay. Oh, okay. It's like the stuff from... Dude, I love that the Warhammer games all collab together, dude. It makes it so much cooler. Heck yeah, dude. This is gonna be sick. The only problem is I'm gonna want to play it. My friend's gonna want to play it. So we're gonna have to, like, either have 2 of them or, like, one of us gonna take turns playing it. That looks sick, dude. Look how cool that mud is, dude. Oh my god. I cannot wait to play... Oh, that's gonna be so good. I'm gonna have to re-roll. I don't think I can class change in my Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader video or game, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would totally swap to this class in the Warhammer thing. But with that, guys, I think that's it for gaming today. We kind of, like I said, I wanted to get through it pretty fast because I knew I had a lot of stuff to talk about. I did try out the World of Warcraft Visions. I played 1 session of it. Not a big fan, okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you, not a big fan. That is content that is not meant for me. That is not my content. I bounced off of it immediately. Same upgrades as I had back in BFA. The only difference is now you can spend it and get your dragon that's voids and then a bunch of transmogs. And I was like, it sucks. It feels bad because I want to like it because it's World of Warcraft. I have a sub for it until next year, but just, yeah, it's not it, Chief. It is not it. It is not my content. I'm sure a lot of people are going to enjoy it. And for those people, hey, I'm glad you do, Wish I could be like y'all, but I'm not. Yeah, guys, I went a little over what I wanted to do, but I hope you all have a fantastic Thursday. This video's gonna be a little early because I went home from work early because, I wanted to come home from work early to take a shower and stuff before I did stuff, but then I didn't take a shower, so I'm just here. I've had a pretty cracked day, I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, I'll be on this channel. The video of tomorrow will probably be a little earlier. It just depends. I know I got a thing at 7 o'clock, so I'll be gone 5 o'clock. Ooh! So the schedule for this weekend, for the rough estimate, none of this is concreted because I am me. Tomorrow, you'll get another one of my talking videos. I think I'm going to be working on D&D all day. Saturday, I'm going to run D&D. And I'm thinking, guys, I might be cracked because I don't have work Monday. What if I just live streamed, played all the Gears of War all the way through? I think I can get through at least 3 of them in a single night. And just pull an all-nighter and just vibe and hang out. I think that could be such a good time. That's the idea I'm floating around, if I'm being honest. We'll see if I do it. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a pleasant Thursday. And I hope you go into the... I'm starting my weekend tomorrow, but I hope your Friday's not terrible, and I hope you have a good weekend. As always, I'm here every single day on this channel, yapping about random stuff. Today just happened to be Warhammer. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.